The Detroit Lions have just made a very underrated signing of Tim Patrick, a wide receiver formerly for the Denver Broncos, but will now be on the Detroit Lions. Has missed a lot of time with some unfortunate injuries and hasn't really played a full season since 2021. But what I wanted to do was deep dive into his film from this preseason and show you exactly why Tim Patrick, yes, he might be going to the practice squad now, but there is no doubt in my mind over the next few weeks, he's going to be elevated to the 53-man roster, and I think, personally, he can be a contributor to this Detroit Lions team pretty much right away. Before we deep dive into the film, and again, I do want to put on display that this is from this preseason because it's not fair if I go back and show you highlights from 3-4 years ago that don't even really, make sense anymore, right? That was so long ago. He's a new player. He's went through injuries. Who is he right now? We're going to break that down. Comment down below a record prediction for the Lions. And if you want me to continue to break down more film for the Detroit Lions when the season starts, comment down below saying more film. And with that being said, let's dive into Tim Patrick and who he is as a new Detroit Lion. Here we go. So usually I like to show you the play and then I'll go back and talk about what we see. Clearly this is a yes-no read by the quarterback. Definitely a yes, gets it to go for a nice 14-yard pickup here. Now, the thing I love about Tim Patrick is, one, he's a big 6'4" target for your quarterback, right? You talk about a guy like Jared Goff, who has a bunch of weapons. Amon-Ra St. Brown, J-Mo, right? There's so many more over there that I like in Detroit. I think Tim Patrick is a little bit different. Now, on this first play, we're going to notice we have one deep safety, right? Obviously, we got a quick slant over the middle. So this is the guy we want to read, right? We know this is most likely man-to-man coverage. And what will tell us that is if this guy either blitzes or drops into a mid-read, either or, we know this is man-to-man defense, right? So again, since we see that there's one lone midfield closed safety, if this is a streak, if this is a slant, we have it all day long. Even a comeback route would work as well. So right, the first thing Jared Stidham I think is going to do on this play is read this linebacker. Boom, once he sees that he is blitzing, we love this route every single day. This is why it's called a yes, no read, and he's circling yes. From the moment we snap the ball, he's throwing this. He's not looking anywhere else. He is throwing this ball. Really good footwork here by Tim Patrick. He's going to fake go out. He's going to force his DB's hips to kind of open up to the outside. And then, boom, head snap over the middle. Beautiful job. Gets a couple of yards after the catch as well. Let's watch this again in totality. These are the type of things that stand out to me when I watch Tim Patrick coming off a couple of season-ending injuries. This dude still plays football at a high level, which is one of the main reasons I think not only is he gonna, jump up from that practice squad, I think he'll be a legitimate player for the Lions going forward. I think this is such a steal, you ask me. All right, here's a very simple play here. Just going to get over the middle. Once we see these two middle linebackers drop back and do hook curls, we're going to get this football out very early and allow our guy Tim Patrick to, boom, get the ball, potentially get up the field. I want to see this ball thrown a little bit to the opposite side here. Again, we're going to see him just, again, quick over the middle, right? We want to see thrown to the opposite side. So, again, let's watch Bo Nix. Boom, drop back. Great job getting this football out truly early. Let's see if we can get it to this side, right? See if we can get it over here and lead him this way instead of leading him this way into that linebacker. I mean, either way, you're probably going to get hit right away. But I feel like there's so much more room to this side to work for. Ends up getting 4 yards. Not too bad at all. Again, maybe not a crazy play. And again, I don't want to sit here and show you highlights from so long ago because I hate when people do that, right? That is not the same player Tim Patrick is. So all we really have to look at is from this preseason at about 5 catches for 50 yards and a touchdown. Not bad, right? To be exact, 5 catches, 44 yards and a touchdown. We're going to break through all 5 of those catches in this video. There's another one. All right, here we go. Another reason I like Tim Patrick, you see him right here, number 12. He's a very willing blocker at 6'4". Watch there as he absolutely demoralizes an interior rusher. Boom, catches the ball. I thought that should have went to Courtland Sutton here. Would have been a tough throw, but either way, nice play here by our guy Tim Patrick, the new Detroit Lion. Actually, wait, before we break down any further into the video, do me a big favor, guys. Hit the like button, but more importantly, subscribe to the channel if you're new. It is free. It doesn't cost anything to subscribe, and we will be covering the Lions throughout the entirety of the season, right? Film breakdown, individual player, offense, defense, Jared Goff, whatever it may be, we got you guys covered. So make sure you guys join the family if you haven't already done so. And if 2, 3, 4 weeks go by and you're like, I don't really want the film breakdown anymore, you can easily just unsubscribe here. Boom. I love this, right? Really sell that block. Really sell that we're running this football, and these are the things that you don't see too many wide receivers want to do, especially the upper echelon type of wide receivers. They don't want to go into the trenches, put a body on someone, and not only did he put a body on him, but he absolutely, knocked him down, and now gets into his route right after, right? I mean, that's gotta hurt. You just ran, almost not full speed, obviously, but you ran right into a player, catch the football, pretty much leads you right into another defender. You gotta sack up, take another hit. Again, he gets right back up, ready to continue to go. This is a guy that I love because of the little things, the blocking ability, right? The, do it all type of mindset where I can do everything you ask me to do, and I'm going to make sure I'm always in the right spot. Tim Patrick is just the example of a true reliable wide receiver in an offense. And quite frankly, again, I think he fits perfectly with what the Lions needed to do. They got a good player here. Again, all right, here we go. Back into the film. We got a bunch of deep curls here over the middle. Just a bunch of them, right? Boom. Let's see how this play breaks down, just so you guys see the route concept by these wide receivers. So boom, couple of block and release here by the running back in the tight end. Nice drop there by Bo Nix. Football is out very early. Prepares for a hit. Make sure he possession catches that so he can, pick up that nice chunk of yards on 3rd and 9, by the way. Again, first thing we read here as a quarterback is this guy's back is turning. So we have this pretty much all day, right? He's obviously in a mid-read. You got a hook curl, and then a mid-read here. He's probably going to continue to drop back. As long as his back is turned and we know what our wide receiver is running, this is easy timing every single day. Back is still turned. Bo Nix does a really good job getting this football out right now as he is breaking. So right when he turns around, football is already there. Boom. Nice little pickup there for Tim Patrick. Again, just very short-handed, very reliable, a guy you need on your football team. And again, we could talk about it all day long in terms of, he's on the practice squad, sure, but that's not the point. I think at the end of the day, you look at what this man can do on the football field when he's healthy. I just think he is such a good addition towards the back end of their roster, or maybe depth chart as well. I mean, let's just take a look at it. So obviously you have, Amon-Ra St. Brown, you have Jamison Williams, you have Khalif Raymond, and then from there, you have a bunch of guys I'm not confident in. Maurice Alexander, Doris Fountain, Isaiah Williams, Tom Kennedy. Guys, Tim Patrick is the fourth best wide receiver on this team from the jump. He's going to get playing time, I guarantee you. All right, here we go. Final play that will show you of Tim Patrick, and honestly, his last catch of preseason. Just going to get him on this little bootleg across the formation. Boom, possession, catch it into the end zone for a touchdown again. Not too much to say about this one. Just beautiful execution by the offense. Again, I think he is going to be a massive addition to this team as your wide receiver 4. I mean, at the very least, this dude is going to be on the 5th. I believe so. Maybe I'm just crazy. I don't know. But in my opinion, when you look at what this man can do on the football field when he is healthy, unfortunately has not been healthy, as we're seeing some PAT action here. But let me just pause it. This is a guy that's going to get playing time. I don't really know what else to say. I think you steal him. I think you get a really good wide receiver, a position of need for you, very top heavy, gets a little bit concerning down the line. He fixes it. He does. Let me know what you guys think. Hit the like button. Subscribe if you're new, right? Big 6'4" framed wide receiver who can run routes. Very reliable hands. Injury is the biggest question mark with him. Can he stay healthy? And if he does, again, A+ pickup for the Lions. Hit the like button. Subscribe if you're new. Join the family. Turn on post notifications. More Lions videos going to come out very, very soon. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.